Well, it's the month of December, and with December comes a lot of Christmas cheer. And speaking of Christmas cheer, I have the fabulous Kristen here in the house, along with your guest. You want to introduce?
I would love to. This is Yvonne Gideon. She's my co-director on this production we're about to do at the theater, and this is her son Caleb. He's playing the oldest herdman boy.
Okay.
Ralph.
All right. And
Ralph.
it's good to have both of you with us today on Donna and Friends. Now, it's exciting. This is your second production at our community theater, and I am so very excited to see the theater moving again with production. Speak to us a little bit about the first production and now your involvement with the second.
Yes, we did. The first one we did was Music Man Junior. It was entirely kids in that cast.
Mm-hmm.
We had about 35 kids, and it was about an hour-long show, and we did a camp kind of situation in the summer and then put on the show. This one is called The Best Christmas Pageant Ever. It's by Barbara Johnson, and it's more of a play. There's music involved, but it's really a play, and they sing occasionally.
But I think maybe we just have to have music because 'tis the season.
You can, right? Well,
yeah.
and it's about a Christmas pageant, and you can't have
Right.
a Christmas pageant without.
Absolutely.
So that's what this one is going to be, and we have this time I think over 40. We're right at 40.
Wow.
Give or take a couple kids, and plus we have about 8 or 10 adults.
So quite a production.
It's going to be fun.
So you must have had so much fun the first round that you've decided you need to do this periodically?
We love it. We did. I'm already making plans for summer, so I gotta get through this.
That is great news for our community. You heard it here on the Red Dirt Theater. That's great. I'm so excited about that. Well, let's talk about our youngest guest role in this play and what you've done in the past.
Well, I was Ewart Dunlop in the last play. He was a school board member and also a quartet member.
Okay.
And, well, it was just different for me because I've never really been in a play before, and this is finally my second time, and I'm Ralph Herdman, which is the biggest, meanest, and it just doesn't fit me, of course.
But those are the
That's
funnest
what you
roles
said.
to have. You get to be someone totally opposite than yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you feel about your second production at the theater?
Yeah.
Are you still trying to adjust to it? I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of you in a lot of productions. I just do. I just do. Now, let's talk about dates
Okay.
for the play.
We will be doing it the 12th, 13th, and 14th of December. That's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday. The Friday and Saturday are at 7, and the Sunday is at 2. And we're going to keep it at 2. Okay. We had talked about, we have a lot going on that day, but we can,
So we're going to
circumstances
just hold a
being
little
what they
meeting
are.
here.
This is
Okay.
a production meeting. 2 o'clock on Sunday. And it runs about an hour, and you can get tickets from any member
You
of the
can
cast.
also call down to the theater,
And-
and you want to go ahead and get that number out?
I'm going to give you my personal
Okay.
number because
All right.
nobody's there to answer that phone.
Okay.
So that's 918-399-6211 for
Okay.
tickets. And you can also call CBEW, and you can also call the chamber.
Okay, great.
So-
So some other resources there to get
There's
tickets.
lots of ways.
Now, you were telling me before we started the segment that we've got a very, very reasonable admission for this play, but also the theater is in some need of different
Yes.
things, and so let's speak about that.
The cost of admission is just $5 for across the board.
That's a bargain.
That's a bargain.
That's a
And it's going to be a lot of fun for $5. But we need a new roof on that theater building. You can see daylight through the roof when you stand in there in the dark in multiple places. And when it rains, there's water coming in the sound booth, for example, which is terrifying.
Oh, that's
So-
not good for water to come into the sound
Yeah,
booth. No,
it's no
that's
good.
bad.
So there will be containers in the theater for people to make donations toward a new roof. So we're giving you, a great price of admission, and we're hoping that whatever little bit of extra you might have, that you'll go ahead and kick into those donation receptacles and help us out. And also, Gabby from Aroma Cafe is donating refreshments, cider and cocoa and coffee. And those will be for sale in the lobby, and all proceeds from that will also go to the roof.
Well, at this point, I'm just going to give kudos to Aroma Cafe
She's
and to Gabby
fabulous.
for doing
We
this,
love
because
her.
that's a really big donation.
Big deal.
And very important in instrumenting you to be able to get some donations.
And while we're talking about her, I've just recently started going in there and getting this caramel hot chocolate every day. Not every day.
I have a
Many
favorite.
days. Everyone should go there. It's awesome.
Everyone should. I totally
Just
agree.
saying.
I have a little pick-me-up that I like to get of the afternoon, and that is it's like sugar-free chocolate iced coffee.
Mhm.
Although we're now into the season where warm is a little bit more appealing, but
Yeah.
I love that sugar-free chocolate
Yeah.
iced coffee. Gabby, you rock.
You're right.
And
What did I get you? I got her something.
Caramel macchiato.
Caramel macchiato.
okay.
She did a good job.
And she has wonderful, wonderful flavored
Yes.
drinks in there, the
Yes.
hot drinks, the ice drinks, and she serves food.
Yes, and it's good too.
Yes.
We had lunch there.
Oh, yeah. And
A lot
isn't
of-
that a nice addition? It's a nice addition to downtown
It
Cushing
really
as well.
is. It really
So
is.
do support Gabby in the Aroma Cafe. She's a fabulous gal, and she
Yes.
makes a mean drink, right?
And she's in the play too.
Yes.
Oh,
She has
dang.
a role.
So now what role does Gabby have?
She's one of the church ladies. There's several church ladies, and she's one of them. I can't remember which one, frankly, but
Now, I heard a rumor that some of the people connected with Red Dirt Media Group, as in Kennedy's,
yeah.
are also in the play. So you want to tell me about that?
Go ahead.
Just let me do the talking. Yes. Denise is playing mother.
Okay.
The mother, her name's Grace, and Joe is playing the father. Whose name is it? Bob? I think it's Bob.
Do you know the father's name?
I think it's
Joe
Bob.
Bob.
Joe Bob. And then their little boy Caden is the son, Charlie.
Okay.
And then Carly's the baby angel. So really the whole family's
Oh,
the
sweet. So you can catch Joe Kennedy and his entire family
Yes.
as well
On the
at
stage.
production.
Yeah.
Now that's probably mandatory for us to go.
I
here
think
at
you
Red
must
Dirt.
be there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's probably going to be mandatory
For
for
sure.
us to make that appearance. Now, if people are watching and maybe they can't make it to the play, maybe they're watching even from out of state, but they have Cushing ties.
Mhm.
How do you think they could go about making a donation for the roof, for the theater?
That is a great question. And I will get you, there is a post office box for the theater.
Okay.
And
Well,
I'll
I'll
get
tell you
that
what we'll
address.
do, we will just
And you
show
can
it
just-
down
that's
right
right.
underneath us, because this is the magic of internet
That's
TV.
right, perfect.
So there you have it, you can check it out right now by
Send it
way
in.
of looking on the screen.
That's right.
So
Yeah.
fabulous, because I know we have a lot of people watch that have Cushing ties, they've lived here, they're still connected even though they're in another location.
Right.
And I would think that a lot of people would want to help the community theater here in this community continue to
yes.
thrive.
We would love it.
Now, you said you've got plans that you're kind of thinking about for the summer.
Thinking about summer.
Can you give us a scoop of any kind?
I want to do another big musical, and I'm leaning toward, although I haven't. This isn't for sure, but the Rodgers and Hammerstein Cinderella.
Oh,
That's what I'm leaning toward right now.
okay.
We'll see.
So you heard that here first.
I have
folks.
other plans too, but that's all I can.
I bet you have a lot of plans. I think.
I haven't even
once-
run them by her yet, so I got.
I just say, okay.
Okay.
I think once you get involved in community theater, it kind of gets in your blood. I
Yes.
raised a daughter in community theater. I was a stage mom.
Mhm.
And she was in countless productions from the age 7 until she went through high school, and then she went on and majored as a theater major and graduated with it. So I'm no stranger to the theater, but it takes a lot of money for community theater
It does, and
to
it's
survive.
and you know, we were fortunate to have some great donors for that first production, and that has carried us through. And we haven't had to seek donations for this current production. It's a lot less expensive production. We'll probably have to get back out there and raise some funds for the next one. but-
Yes, you probably would have
Yeah.
to come up with several avenues
Yes,
of raising
exactly.
funds, because the roof is pretty
Roof is
pricey.
big, and then if you want to keep doing, if you're going to spend all your money on your roof, then you got to
Right, then you still need
plan.
money for production and material costs that you use for the plays themselves. I mean,
Yes.
even the playbooks down to what
Yes.
is being read out of. And a lot of people don't realize the expense that is involved
Yes.
with community
It
theater.
can be major, and we, this time our scripts were $10 a piece, and we told our families, if you can spot us the $10 for the script, we'd love it.
Yeah.
And most of them did, and that pretty much covered that cost. So people are willing to give for it because they want their kids to be able to be
Yes.
involved in it, and so you have that available to you.
Absolutely. Now, we've got about 2 minutes left of the segment. Is there anything exciting in this play that you can talk about that might just draw people to come? Some little tidbit of something that really might make people go, ooh,
It's
I
just,
can catch it.
it's like a Hallmark movie, this play. It's funny. And there's these kids, there's a whole family of Herdmans, and they're the meanest, they're the thugs of the town, do you know? And they show up at the church Christmas pageant and basically take it over. And everyone thinks it's gonna be a disaster. And just hilarity ensues.
So let me ask you then to give me your best thug line since in the play, something that you really enjoy saying during the play.
Well, there's this one point whenever they, Imogene, wasn't it Imogene? One of the Herdmans, Imogene Herdman, she said, I want to be Mary, and Ralph over there, he wants to be Joseph. And I just calmly say, yeah, right.
As if
That's a
that's
man of few words.
kind of wrong roles for them to be in as Mary and Joseph is what you're saying.
Yes.
Well, you're going to want to check this out. Again, the name of the production is,
The best Christmas pageant ever.
and the dates?
December 12th, 13th, and 14th, 7 o'clock on the Friday and Saturday, 2 o'clock on the Sunday.
Okay, you're watching Donna and Friends, and you'll want to get out and watch the community theater this holiday season. Thanks so much for coming in.
Thanks
Very
for having
exciting.
us. We're excited.